What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin Cash today. It is the 5th day of January, and we are sitting here at about $650. Hit that like button, subscribe. Shout out to the Dragon Riders in the House of the Dragon. Let's get into it, my friends. Here we are. 9 hours and 12 minutes left in this day. We moved up a good bit. I mean, we hit as high as $670. We've just pulled back a little bit today, and that's okay. Bitcoin's moving up. The rest of the market is moving up. I think Bitcoin Cash only being up 1.4% today is okay, right? And the reason why we believe it's okay is because dun da da da. Once it loads, man, I really need to learn some like short jokes for moments like that. It's because compared to where the average altcoin is from October 10th, right down here, right? October 10th was here. Here's where the average altcoin is now, right? We're just a little bit below there from October 10th compared to where Bitcoin is itself from October 10th, right, all the way down here. Bitcoin Cash in that same amount of time since October 10th is one of a very select few coins that's actually up tremendously. It's up tremendously. I mean, from that low point of 513, we're up $646. In comparison to altcoins being down and Bitcoin being down tremendously, this is a pretty tremendous difference. So we're not up a lot today. We pull up the list, we look at all our cryptos. Bitcoin Cash is not the top of the leaderboard here, right? It's not on the top of the leaderboard here either. But overall, over the past couple of months, it has been. And I think that it will continue to outperform the average crypto. It's not going to be every single day. Sometimes you got to be patient. But if you look at what we did here, we moved up, we consolidated. We've moved up, we're probably going to consolidate. And then we will move up again, and with each attempt that we have, with each one of these attempts to the upside that we have, we're getting closer and closer to breaking through the threshold that will allow us to go on our magnificent voyage. Really. I mean, we're right at the forefront of something that, mark my words, guys, what's happening here is that when we break out, we're not going to stop at this high, okay? Maybe we hit that high and we pull back. Maybe there's like some kind of flash crash, a quick little bit of volatility. But if that happens, you're going to blink, mark my words, and it'll go away like that. We're going to be at new highs relative to that. This next move is not stopping until it's either above this high or above this high. I'm thinking personally we get above this high, but we don't get above this high. But it's completely possible. It's a very valid thought that we could see new all-time highs in this one fell swoop of a move by the end of Q1. It's starting now, guys. It's really starting now. And if you're new to the channel, if you're new to the Dragon Riders and the House of the Dragon here, if you're new to Bitcoin Cash, you're unaware of what's going on here, you've been in a lifelong multi-bull market, bull market, bull market, bear market, downtrend, multi-cycle, sorry, not downtrend, consolidation phase. You've got lower highs, you've got higher lows. It's not a downtrend, it's not an uptrend, it's a consolidation phase. We've broken out of it. We've been out of it now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. This is the monthly time frame. Here's the 7th month. We're starting to move higher, okay? Last month, well, let's start with 2 months ago. 2 months ago, we wicked back, we tested this trend line for support. This is really good. You guys, structurally speaking, there's not a single chart in crypto that looks more postured to explode from here than Bitcoin Cash. Find me a chart that looks more primed and ready for a breakout than that. Like there's not. It takes a long time for this formation to set up. Mark my words, if you're watching this video, you will not see a setup of this magnitude happen. I mean, man, it could be 10 years. It could be, even if it's 1 year from now. What if this was like once in a year setup? And it's not. It takes a long time to set up. In crypto, in stocks, whatever, you're not going to find something like this just every single day where you're right here at the perfect point of entry. You might not be paying attention. I might be paying attention, but maybe I'm not paying enough attention. I don't know. The big dogs, the people with a ton of money, with hundreds of millions, with billions of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars of money at their disposal, the VCs, the hedge funds, the nation states of the world who are looking to invest in crypto to compete with the US's investments in crypto, they're the ones that are buying here. Think about it. Think about it in the terms of institutional, traditional finance, okay? The United States has a cryptocurrency reserve. We do. We have 5 different cryptos in that reserve. We have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Cardano. If you are a competing nation and you want to invest in crypto because it's this new avenue, this new vehicle. You see the US is investing in it. They're putting their chips on the table. We got to put our chips on the table too. Are you going to copy the US? Are you going to have the exact same index? Or are you going to try to find something that can outperform? What is a good crypto in the top 100 coins that has been around for a long time, that's postured to break out and outperform Bitcoin and outperform basically every single crypto that is in the United States crypto reserve? Nation states, people who are paying attention to smart money, if they're actually freaking smart. I refuse to believe that I'm smarter than the smart money, the institutions. I'm no dummy. I'm definitely not. But I refuse to believe that I'm smarter than these guys. Right? Like they have to see this for what it is, right? It's the better Bitcoin. It's cheaper. It's cheaper to transact. It's faster to transact. It adheres to the white paper that Satoshi made way more than Bitcoin does. It aims to be peer-to-peer electronic cash, which that's the title of the Bitcoin white paper. Bitcoin aims to be store of value coin. If you were a institution, if you were a competitor to the United States, if you just wanted to outperform, you're an investor and you just want to outperform the US's crypto treasury, basically, their crypto reserve, whatever you want to call it. Bitcoin Cash is one of the most obvious choices. There's other obvious choices too, but this is a Bitcoin Cash video. And this thing, I mean, just if anybody's been paying attention over the past 6 or 7 months, and I'm sure they have, this thing's going to rally. It's going to rally tremendously. It's going to be absolutely wonderful is what it's going to be. We take last cycle's high to the bear market low, and the assumption here for me is that we will go somewhere between $3,700 and probably somewhere around $6,000. I think this is the area that we're going to go to. Could we just rally all the way up to 10K? Maybe. That's the crazy thing with this, you guys. We don't know how stupendous this move's going to be. It might sound crazy to you, $648 rallying up to 10K in one move by the end of Q1. It might sound crazy. Wait until it's not crazy anymore. I'm not betting on this. I wouldn't bet on this at all. I wouldn't bet on it at all. I don't think $10,000 is going to happen by the end of Q1. Probably, I mean, maybe by the end of Q2. Maybe. But probably not even then. But I wouldn't bet against it. I wouldn't bet on it. I wouldn't bet against it. This I would bet on. $3,600 to $5,500. This I would bet on. We see this probably by the end of Q1. It's the beginning of January. We've been consolidating. We've been at the forefront of this breakout now for over half a year. We have 3 months left in Q1. Whenever we had a massive rally in our very first months of existence, 3 months, we went from $294 all the way up to our current all-time high of $4,300. Okay. Here, earlier this cycle, in 2 months we saw a move like this. That same movement just from this price here would take us up to $2,000. That's just 2 months. That's just 2 months, let alone the third month. And none of these movements happen with a lifelong historical multi-cycle consolidation phase breaking. None of these moves happened with all these beneficial things that are going on, not just in the US dollar chart, but in the Bitcoin Cash Bitcoin chart as well. On a monthly time frame, the RSI is about to get overbought, the stochastics are overbought, the MACD is building bullish momentum. You guys, everything is on our side, and the only thing you have to do is wait. So don't get caught up in the BS. Don't get caught up in the fact that Bitcoin Cash is only up 1.7% and that Bitcoin's up more than that today. We're outperforming everything. We have been for the past couple of months. We've been outperforming everything. We will continue to do so. We're right at the forefront of this breakout. This is a blessing. Bitcoin Cash at $650 might feel like a missed opportunity in comparison to the lows of $440, but it's a blessing to be able to buy below $1,000. If Bitcoin can reach $94,000 in price, Bitcoin Cash can do it as well. If Bitcoin can reach $1 million in price, Bitcoin Cash can do it as well. This is a second chance. And I really emphasized that point in yesterday's video, but I'm going to emphasize it again, and we emphasize it a lot here. But it's a second chance. This doesn't happen, man. It doesn't happen. But because of the hard fork, because of the crypto faithful, the people who are actually in this space for the tech, they're not just in it for the money, because people want to actually see a peer-to-peer electronic cash system that's true to the white paper, true to Satoshi's original vision. That's kind of a play on words for BSV too, but I think BCH is going to win. There can't be two, right? That was the whole theory behind Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash when the hard fork happened. There can't be two, But now Bitcoin store of value coin, Bitcoin Cash is the electronic peer-to-peer cash. Bitcoin SV, BSV, Bitcoin Satoshi Vision aims to be electronic peer-to-peer cash too. But I think there's less organization in that community than there is in the Bitcoin Cash community. I'm not trying to start wars. I know a lot of BSV people watch this too. I hope BSV does well. But if you look at the charts in comparison to Bitcoin Cash is winning. And they both aim to be peer-to-peer cash. Only one's going to win, right? Only one's going to win. There can't be two. Maybe for a time there can be two, but there won't be two at the end of the day. But the one that adheres to the white paper the most, Bitcoin Cash, is likely going to perform the best in time, right? This is a second chance. You don't get this opportunity ever. And you don't get this opportunity ever. You don't get opportunities like this with this kind of consolidation, breaking out of this phase here. You don't get them often. It's very rare. Everybody watching this video, if you're invested in Bitcoin Cash, if you're going balls deep in Bitcoin Cash like C-Zar is, your great-grandchildren will thank you. This is a second chance, man. It really is. You're not able to buy 21 Bitcoins. But we're able to buy 21 Bitcoin Cashes, right? Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. Anyways, 1 hour time frame. I'm going on my whole rant. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm very passionate about Bitcoin Cash, as you can see. We've dumped off a little bit. We're pulling back. We're wicking. We're just consolidating. I'm not amused by this at all. We're moving up. We know what's happening. I'm not amused by these antics at all. Very, very bullish on the RSI. You're getting overbought. You're not getting oversold. You're living above the 50. You're barely below the 50 at all. So the fact that we're down here tells me we're probably going to move up soon, especially with this wick on this candle here. Stochastics have reset. The MACD is bullish overall too. So cool. 4 hour time frame here. A little bit of bearish divergence there on the MACD. We might get across here. Maybe we do consolidate more. A little bit of bearish divergence on the RSI, but you've seen that come to fruition. Really what you have here are lower lows with higher lows. Lower lows in your indicators, higher lows in your price. It's hidden bullish divergence. I don't know. That bearish divergence already played out. It doesn't need to keep going. But if we were, to pull back down to like 630, whatever, that's fine. I doubt we pull below $600 again, guys. I think with what we're doing here, unless the rest of the markets go through some kind of flash crash, we do a little shakeout before the actual rally happens, which, by the way, we should be on notice for that. Flash crashes, shakeouts before the massive rally happens. That happens all the time. That's a very normal thing in crypto. So don't be thrown off by that. I would be just as bullish on Bitcoin Cash here as I would be here. I would be even more bullish. I'd be like, you guys, we're back below $600. This is a blessing. You have an actual chance here to buy below $600. That's phenomenal. I definitely wouldn't be bearish if that happened, but I'm not expecting it to happen. That's not the call that I'm making. The call that I'm making is we'll probably consolidate in this range. Can we go below these lows? Sure we can. It's fine if we do. We could go below 630. I doubt we go below 600. That's my call. If I'm wrong, cool. We will celebrate with being able to buy below $600. I don't care if I'm wrong. But I don't think I will be. I'm not making the call to be wrong. I'm making it to be right. So I don't think we'll go below $600 again. We'll probably consolidate here for a little bit and then continue to rally. I mean, hell, man, by the end of today, we could be above $700. We've got, what, 8 hours left, 9 hours left in this day? We could genuinely be above $700 by the end of today. I don't think that happens. I think we consolidate a little bit more. But soon enough, certainly by the end of January, I would think not only are we above 700, but we're above 800. We're probably pushing our way to $1,000 by the end of this month. And it's February that I really expect the magic to happen. I don't really have anything else that I want to say. The daily RSI rejected the overbought zone. The fact that the day looks like this so far, we really could come back down, man. I mean, maybe we do come back down to something around 620, something around there. Prior areas of resistance find support there. But the daily MACD is building momentum. The stochastics are insanely bullish. The RSI, even though you're rejecting the overbought zone, you're in a very bullish posturing here as well. We're coiled up. This in price action, in the indicators, in sentiment, we're just coiled up and we're waiting, man. And when we explode is probably the best word to describe what's going to happen. It's going to be a straight explosion. It's going to make your head spin. We're going to blink, and the ability to buy below $1,000, to buy below this high, it's going to evaporate. We're going to blink, and the ability to buy below last cycle's high, it's going to evaporate, and you'll never see it again. You'll never see it again. You think that I'm saying we won't go below $600 again for the rest of this cycle? No, I mean forever, for the rest of our lives, for eternity, until the world stops spinning. we get above this high, we very well might not ever see prices below $1,000 again. It's crazy that Bitcoin Cash is outperforming everything and has been outperforming everything since April of 2025. It's insane that it has been, and yet it's still one of the best opportunities in crypto to invest in right now because it hasn't happened yet. The big move hasn't happened yet, but it's coming. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.